Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Testimony Tuesday. I've been thinking about Testimony Tuesday for the last week. It's so crazy. I want to thank you guys for listening to my last week's Testimony Tuesday. So many of you listened. That was such a blessing to me. So I'm really thankful that you guys listened to my heart, and we back at it again. This Testimony Tuesday, I has touched on a couple of things that deal with surrender. And I think sometimes when you talk about surrender, and I feel like I talk about surrender a lot, it's not to say that surrendering is easy. Surrendering isn't easy at all. However, what I've come to understand, or I'm coming to understand, is that the level of time I spend with the Lord increases the level of knowledge I have of Him in His nature, and it increases my feelings about Him. So the more time I spend with the Lord, the more I love the Lord, the more I don't want to hurt the Lord, and that propels me to have a more conscious fear of Yah, and so I'm inclined to want to surrender. And I think that is the key difference that has been for my walk, is that in times past, I was not spending time in my word. I was not having a strong, consistent prayer life. I wasn't. My prayers were lazy. I would say little short prayers laying in my bed. They were presumptuous. They were full of pride, because I assumed that was sufficient. I assumed I was going to wake up the next day. I assumed that God heard me, when in reality, my life really wasn't lined up for Him to even hear me. I wasn't always repentant, and my repentance was more like, Lord, forgive me, as opposed to specifically speaking out to the Lord. I know I did X, Y, Z, and know it hurt you. I'm sorry for hurting you. Help me to turn from that thing so I can no longer grieve your heart. I didn't pray prayers like that. And I think a lot of us may not pray prayers like that. But that is how our heart posture needs to be. And one of the other parts of the heart posture that I find I needed to, and I am in ongoing learning, is in surrendering, is to trust the Lord. You see, whenever you depend on yourself, you're not trusting the Lord at all. And so I'm going to leave you with Proverbs 3:1-7. My child, never forget the things I have taught you. Store my commands in your heart. If you do this, you will live many years and your life will be satisfying. Never let loyalty and kindness leave you. Tie them around your neck as a reminder. Write them deep within your heart. Then you will find favor with both Yah and people, and you will earn a good reputation. The key: trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. Don't be impressed with your own wisdom. Instead, fear the Lord and turn away from evil. See you Tuesday.